All right, shalom, y'all. Shalom. Michael Israel. Talking home assembly, homestead. I'm gonna talk about a couple things, and then I'm also explain a couple things because people might not understand, what a home assembly is and what it entails and everything. But basically, a home assembly is, or homestead assembly, whatever you want to call it, is a group of serious-minded saints that's serious about this book, serious about their walk, serious about this word, who sell all their stuff, sell their house, sell whatever they got, and they all come together and live under one roof, under the goal of um, getting out of debt, saving up to eventually move on the land and live together with some serious-minded, set-apart, righteous, holy brothers and sisters. Okay. Um, the uh, the other thing they come together to do is to sharpen themselves, to become selfless. Okay, to grow spiritually, to really get a true grasp of what this word's talking about, to live this word out to its utmost. You see a lot of people, and I'm guilty. I'm one of them who, when I first came into this thing, because I really didn't know how to really walk this thing all the way out. That was one of the journeys I was on, was learning how to truly walk this thing all the way out. What I did was study, study, study. Something didn't sit right. And I almost fell into that groove of just studying, 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 and studying myself to death, to no avail, until I came across Straightway, and I got a true understanding of what the ministry was about. And a lot of y'all seen that play out on Spiritual Comment on my channel, how I, sold my brand new custom built little house that me and Koya lived in. I sold that, linked up with these serious-minded saints, and we live communally now. We live all things in common. And my hat's off to the brothers and sisters that I live with in this house. They are some of the most selfless people I've ever been around. They are super serious-minded. I can't say enough, because when I watch how hard they're willing to go, it makes me go even harder. You know, I'm gonna give y'all, for instance, one of the things we're big on down here in Straightway, Florida, is health, being in shape, being healthy. And on first day, Sunday, I'm gonna tell you how serious these brothers is. The brothers who want to get in better shape, they know their health might not be where they want it to be, and them brothers got up at 4 in the morning, went jogging at 4 o'clock in the morning. Then I woke up at about 6 o'clock, 6:30, went outside. They were already outside, because the default meetup time on first day for community projects, we have stuff that we do together, might be working on cars or whatever, but the default time, if I don't give one, is 7 o'clock. Everybody's suited and booted. All the brothers are out there suited and booted, ready to go for if we got something we're going to do. So they were already out there before 7. And when I got out there, I was like, all right, let's get it in, because we're doing a lot of MMA training, wrestling, and boxing. So we boxed that morning. So there we are in the backyard, 7 o'clock in the morning, and everybody else is asleep. We're out there boxing, getting it in. And so we did that for about an hour, and then when we got done with that, we had to go and basically finish moving out of this one house we were in and reorganize a storage unit we have. Laborious work. While we're out doing that, the sisters are up, they get up early, and they know we're going to come back hungry and cook breakfast. This is our regular first day routine. And everybody does this with no grumbling. They just get after it and press. And, there's some people who are probably watching this video. They've been around Straightway Florida, brothers and sisters here. They've seen, the work ethic and how we're willing to get after it. We've traveled to other assemblies to help them out with projects, and we're right now in the season we're in right now, we can't. We're focusing on building and getting stronger down here, getting everything in order down here. But very soon, maybe in a couple months, we're going to go back to. We're going to help go out and go to other Straightway assemblies and help them out with their gardening or building or farming or whatever they need help, or maintenance or whatever. Because our main focus down here in Straightway Florida is these. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you what we get after. We get after these real good. We real good with these. You know what I'm saying? That's our, you want to know our specialty, that and herbs. We get after them herbs. You know what I'm saying? And we're really specializing in that. But out of all the thousands of people that I've seen and met in this Hebrew Israelite walk, we got a handful down here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about the brothers and sisters that are in the house with me. I'm talking about the nucleus of Straightway Florida, period. Because we have other brothers and sisters who live communally down here that are very serious, that have sacrificed, and that are getting after. So, I mean, I can't say enough. I mean, that's what it's about. But it's a very, you figure Straightway Florida, we got 20, maybe 20, 25, 30 people, whatever down here. But out of all this thing, man, it's a small, it's not a lot of people when you, who are really willing to go into this thing with everything, with their labor, with their money, with their finances, with everything, with their all, and really willing to go all in and have that desire to just sell everything they got and come together truly, and not just in talk, not just, hey, we're going to come together at this conference for 2 hours. No, you coming together with your life and really walking out what we see being done in the Bible. It don't take a whole bunch of studying to figure that out. And the thing is, there's no amount of studying you're going to do on that book. There's no theologian out there digging into the book that's going to understand that book like people who actually make the sacrifices and truly get after. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to truly understand what that word's saying until you actually really live it and get after it. Okay? That's big old facts. That's real talk coming straight off the dome. Sister Coy, my Shia, my wife. Can't say enough about her. I am told, I get told that, and y'all have heard me say it, I am very demanding on myself, like extreme. If you could hear what goes on in my head, I am extremely demanding, and very soon the fruit's gonna show how demanding I am on myself, because I push myself hard, and I push those around me hard. And Koya is, man, look, Koya will outwork most of the dudes I've seen out here in the Hebrew community. Koya's obedience trumps most of the dudes that I've seen out here in the so-called Hebrew community. You know, Koya's willpower and discipline trumps most dudes I see out there. And she does all that with feminine appeal. You know what I'm saying? She ain't one of these masculine women or nothing, but she's tough. She's a tough sister. My hat's off to her. You know, I don't come out and say that all the time, and I'm sure she'll appreciate it. But that's real. I know, I can push. I mean, if you look at what we've done down here in Straightway, Florida, you know, I was looking at a video a year ago, and you know, you go back 2 years ago, Straightway, Florida did not exist. Now, here we are 2 years into this, and we putting ourselves on final approach to be a community on land, and we very serious. And it's all praises to the Most High Yah. He's guided my footsteps, led me to Pasadena and Straightway. It's something I earnestly prayed about. So it's obvious where I need to be and what I need to be doing, you know. And that's, I'm kind of trying to, might have got off a little bit, I'm trying to paint the mindset that I have for, and that you probably need to have to really walk this thing out. You need to be sick and tired of this beast system and this wicked ass culture and society we live in here. You know, you gotta be fed up with the wickedness that's going on around you. And that's where I'm at. So yeah, man, that's just real talk. So it's not all about sacrificing and pain and stuff like that. I just laid out some of the stuff. What it's also about is the upside to it is phenomenal. You know, there's so much we don't need because we got our brothers to rely on. We don't need cops. You know, we don't need a lot of the services that are out there because we can count on our brothers and sisters for it. You know, all right, hold on one sec. Got a phone call. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, we don't. I should have put it on airplane mode. Let me see if I can. Hold on, y'all. Nope, it won't let me. But we don't need, when you have that unity, there's so much that you don't need. That when you begin realizing you don't need all these creature comforts and all this stuff like that, when you see the benefit of having like-minded brothers and sisters that you can just vibe with, be friends with, talk to, all that stuff, you realize, you know, you don't need all the what's the word? Begins with an F. But all the frivolous, and there's another word for it too, but just the frivolous things that this Babylonian society has to offer. And then you also see the power in these combined economics to do things. One of the more powerful things we're beginning to see with what we're doing is in business. In the business that we form, and in ways to make money when you have serious-minded people willing to just go in not for their profit but for the profit of the community, willing to work together. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we have a business and it's beginning to move forward. We're putting the final pieces in place to get, we've done little small contracts, little small jobs, but now we're moving the final pieces in place to take on large jobs because we have people who do their job with excellence. They don't have some type of ulterior motive or agenda for doing the work. They're doing kingdom work, and it just thrives, and it's all for the greater good of the assembly down here. So that's just some of the stuff. I'm gonna have to do some more videos on this, but that's just my experience, what I've seen living communally down here in Straightway, Florida. And once again, it's just a reflection of what I've seen and the experience in Straightway as a whole. I'm just a voice to put out, maybe show y'all an aspect of this that maybe you haven't seen. But yep, that's what I got to say there thus far. But just reiterate again, man, I can't say enough about all the brothers and sisters, but particularly the brothers and sisters that are under the roof with me. I mean, they're the nucleus. They are the tip of the spear of Straightway, Florida here. You know, they and future leaders and everything like that. I mean, that's what these brothers are. I see it. They very serious. They don't, you know, I don't say, I don't say this often enough. Maybe I need to say it more often, but all those brothers, Brother Shannon, Brother Cedric, Brother Dex, Brother Umbry, Sister Crystal, Sister Leah, and then, of course, Sister Court. You know, just very, very serious, y'all. And like I said, as time moves forward, as things level out and we get up to our cruising speed, you're going to see, because I'm not just one to sit here and talk about stuff. I'm a document it. You're going to see what I'm talking about with these sisters, you know, and you're going to see what I'm talking about with these brothers, you know, how we operate. Sometimes I tell people, and I don't mean to freak them out, but we operate more like a military unit than a Christian church assembly. You know what I mean? And that's how I see Straightway. That's how they operate. So I'm just doing, you know, following after my leadership. But anyway, y'all, I'll probably do more videos talking about this. Y'all let me know what y'all think. If y'all got any questions, definitely put it in the comments. I'm Michael Israel, host of the Spiritual Combat Show, head of Straightway, Florida. Shalom, shalom.